Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on Eyewitness News Mornings on Fox 58. I'm Sarah Shahayev.
And I'm Aaron Perlman. As we begin this morning, we want to start off with some school closures today due to those power outages across Kern County.
That's right. Take a look at your screen here. You'll notice Cummings Valley School will be closed today. That is the full closure that we have for you. But also something else to know, another school in Tehachapi Union School District, all the other schools in the Tehachapi Union School District are open. So that is the only one that is closed today. But also power is out at the South Street site of Valley Oaks Charter School. That area will be closed today. High school classes, though, will be held today at the Bryan Way site. So although school is closed at the original location, it is being moved to Bryan Way site. So school is not canceled. Sorry, kids. Now we want to get you out to breaking news happening here locally. CHP as well as KCFD is on the scene of a crash involving 3 vehicles. This is just near Wasco. You can see those folks still on the scene there trying to mop up this area. Officials tell us the crash has closed Highway 43 near Highway 46. We are working to get you more information, but if we can have our photographer there on the scene there, Paul Villanueva, show us the traffic that is now backed up for about a half a mile. That's what he's describing to us. We are in close communication with him. That is causing this disturbance here. Take a look at this, folks. If this is a part of your morning commute, you certainly want to avoid this area. Now, this 3-car pileup did cause one person to be airlifted to the hospital. We are working to learn their condition at this time. But again, avoid this area due to this 3-car pileup just north of Wasco. Aaron?
Well, let's go back to that other top story besides the accident today is that those power outages are all caused because of the strong winds today, dry air, and the very warm temperatures, all creating our fire weather warning in play for areas of our Tehachapi, Fraser Park, Lake Isabella. Humidity levels are down in the teens now, Bakersfield fairly high. You look over into the wind speeds around the region, 17, almost 30 miles per hour across our Tehachapis into the mountain areas. Then let's look at the temperatures over in the mountains in the 60s, warmer in the mountains than it is in the valley floor. Good sign of that fire danger being extremely high today. And if we were to take a look at that fire tracker in areas of our mountain communities, you combine all of those 3 ingredients together and look at this. We light up like a Christmas tree today with the fire threat in the extreme levels throughout the afternoon. Dies off a little bit tonight, but then it picks right back up tomorrow morning. So this will be the case over the next couple of days. I just do want you to know with that easterly wind, it will take temperatures in Bakersfield up to 90 degrees this afternoon. So hot, windy, dry, fire dangers at its extreme. What will happen when we see then the temperatures come down? Will the fire danger still be strong? We'll look at that in just a few minutes.
All right, well, speaking of fires, we are monitoring 2 separate wildfires happening now to our north and south. The most recent fire, called Old Water Fire, broke out early Wednesday morning in San Bernardino. U.S. Forest Service says the fast-spreading flames has now led to evacuations in the area. About 80 homes are being threatened. We're also tracking a new wildfire that broke out in Sonoma County. That's south of San Francisco. The Kincaid Fire is what that one is called, and it's burning near Geyserville and has rapidly grown to over 10,000 acres as of this morning. In fact, we are now taking a live look right now. This is a helicopter view coming in. You can really see those flames and smoke billowing out from that area. CAL FIRE officials say the fast-moving flames have forced evacuations, mandatory evacuations, by the way. And as of this morning, both of these wildfires are 0% contained. 7:04 is the time now. Some PG&E customers across the state and here at home are waking up without power this morning. According to their website, nearly 40 customers are without power in Kern County. As you know, the second round of rolling blackouts are an effort to prevent wildfires during this period of dangerous weather. As Fox's Aisha Husney tells us, we could see even more outages in the next coming days.
Thousands in Northern California left in the dark Wednesday as the state's largest utility company, Pacific Gas and Electric, began its second round of preemptive blackouts in weeks.
We made this decision in response to a dangerous combination of hot, dry, and windy conditions, which together increased the risk of damage and sparks on the electric system, which in turn has the potential to cause catastrophic wildfire.
The wind, a particular concern, as gusts up to 60 miles per hour could blow branches and debris into power lines, sparking fires. The utility saying these rolling blackouts in 17 counties will impact roughly 500,000 people.
As long as we feel like we need to do this to reduce risk, it's something that we're going to be looking at doing, but it's always going to be very targeted. We're always going to rely on the absolute latest forecast.
The outage is coming nearly 3 weeks after the utility preemptively shut off electricity in that same area. But this time, early warnings helped folks prepare.
So this wind event does look like it's a California-wide phenomena. This is expected to transition across the south half of the state.
Power companies in those areas are considering shutoffs as well, with Southern California Edison looking at cutting power Thursday to more than 308,000 customers in 7 counties. And San Diego Gas and Electric may turn out the lights on about 24,000 customers. The outages are expected to last about 48 hours. Aisha Hasni, Fox News.
Meanwhile, SoCal Edison says over 5,000 customers are without power in Kern County right now, and thousands more could still be at risk in our area and in the Southland. Right now, parts of Bear Valley Springs and Stallion Springs are without power, according to the SoCal Edison website. And take a look at your screen here. We are also tracking Tehachapi, Fraser Park, Lebec, Pine Mountain Club are just a few others of those places still at risk of having their power shut off. We will keep monitoring the very latest situation with this and check their website for the latest updates and bring the latest information to you on air and our website, bakersfieldnow.com, as it comes in.
7:06 now. We could find out sometime today if Monsignor Craig Harrison's work records will be made public. Stephen Brady, who is the leader of the Catholic Watchdog Group, is asking the Diocese of Fresno to release Harrison's work information. Harrison is currently suing Brady for defamation. The Monsignor's attorney have filed to block the release, citing invasion of privacy. They also say that the release could compromise the remaining investigations.
I mean, there's this upside down thinking that if someone says you did something, we're going to take everything from you, and then we'll decide later if you get anything back. And nowhere in there is there a hunt for the truth initially. Why do we throw people away because someone accuses them? It's this. It's terrible. It's devastating to him and his family, and every day is suffering for that man.
The Bakersfield Police Department investigated a local accusation which has since been dropped. Investigations remain open in Firebaugh and Merced. Soon it could be easier for businesses to open up downtown. That's because the Bakersfield City Council considering changing parking rules downtown. Right now, if a building has a bank in it, it has to have a certain number of parking spots. But if it changed to a restaurant, it would require more spots to be added. Under new proposed rules, a change in type of business would no longer require more parking spaces.
We've created more street parking with diagonal parking, some one-way parking malls. We've improved the parking garage, so we have more parking, more available parking in there. And so now we want to attack the other side and try and get more development downtown.
City Council member Bob Smith tells us his goal is to encourage economic development in downtown.
7:08 is the time. Today marks the second day of a 3-day remembrance of the late Congressman Elijah Cummings. He will lie in state this morning at the U.S. Capitol. A formal ceremony will then follow. That's where members of Congress and Cummings' family can pay final respects. In fact, this is a live image right now coming out from those proceedings that are happening there. A funeral will be held tomorrow. Cummings was known as a champion of civil rights and was chairman of the House Oversight and Reform Committee. He passed away a week ago at the age of 68. 7:09 is the time. In breaking overnight, a suspect is dead following an officer-involved shooting outside an El Paso, Texas Walmart. El Paso police say an officer shot the suspect who was running away after driving a suspected stolen car into the store's parking lot. The store was put on lockdown following the shooting, leaving several shoppers stuck inside. They have been since allowed to leave, though. 2 officers suffered minor injuries in this incident. This shooting happened just a few miles away from the Walmart that was the site of a mass shooting back in August.
Here at home, if you are a registered nurse who needs a job, listen up. Today, Bakersfield Heart Hospital will continue its search for more nurses at the hospital's Nurse and Tech Recruitment Fair. The event includes hospital staff available to answer your questions, as well as on-the-job spot interviews. It starts this afternoon at 4 and runs until 8 tonight. Bakersfield Heart Hospital is located at 3223 Select Avenue, so that means you can make it there without telling your other employer that you're looking for another job. You may want to challenge yourself to eat healthy today. It's National Food Day. The day is meant to focus on helping people eat real and healthy, like my own co-anchor, Sarah Shahaya. You need to eat in the morning, young lady. Just think veggies, fruits, whole grains, and sustainability, raised protein. See, that's the kind of stuff you need. You can also mark National Food Day by giving it to those in need. The Bakersfield Homeless Center, Mission at Kern County, and Capke Food Bank all accept food donations.
Well, just hang on just a second here. I am eating this morning, to be fair. This is a banana and oatmeal, which is a very healthy choice.
This oatmeal's been sitting here for over an hour, and the banana's not even opened.
We are busy news gathering for you here at
can you
Eyewitness News,
zoom
folks.
into this.
Okay,
Look how old. Oh, I just opened it up.
All right, well,
Look, it just
still
came
ahead
open.
while Aaron is examining that banana. 7-Eleven is the time. Halloween in hockey, how you can celebrate the season, all while cheering on the Bakersfield Condors at home this weekend.
Claims of abuse, the response from a local animal shelter after social media accounts accused them of mistreating the animals in their care.
Next up on Fox 58, we'll tell you how you can enjoy a healthy dinner in an edible schoolyard. Stay with us.